Hi, welcome back to my channel. Before I get started, please understand that I will explain things in this video that you should not do alone. You need an adult to help supervise you who is familiar with your location before attempting anything I do in any of my videos. I am here to learn and help you learn about wonderful and amazing things. But safety is always first. Always get good adult supervision and permission from your parents before you attempt any of this. Now enjoy the episode. We have had a beautiful winter. Some amazing things happen in winter that teaches us wonderful things. When it gets cold enough, water turns to ice. Before we can walk or play on the ice here, the ice which covers our lake in winter, we first must use this tool called an auger. So we can make a hole in the ice so we can measure the thickness, which will tell us if we can go on the ice or if we have to wait until it gets colder. With the auger, we make a hole in the ice and then we can measure the ice to see how thick it is. Though there are people who will go on the ice when it is 5 or 6 inches thick. We wait until it is over a foot thick before we can play on the ice. But check with someone wise in your life, usually an older gentleman, about how thick the ice should be where you live. Older men, like a father, uncle, or grandfather, have so much incredible information you can turn into knowledge. But remember, ice, no matter how thick, is always something to be cautious about and have respect for. We can ice skate, ice fish, and even sled. It is so much fun! As we witness the seasons with all of their wonders, the process of life through the 4 major divisions that control so much of our action on this amazing home, we call it Earth. The cold may be the most fascinating, though we call ourselves masters of the universe. Our human bodies are actually quite sensitive to temperature changes. When taking many things into account, our planet is a beautiful and extremely stable environment for us to thrive. More on this a little later. As children, we are taught to measure temperature with 2 scales mainly. A scale is a set of numbers used to measure or compare the level or amount of something. In the part of the world where I live, children are taught one and sometimes both of these scales. One is the Fahrenheit scale and the other the Celsius or centigrade scale. The Fahrenheit scale is a temperature scale named after European physicist Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit and is based on the idea that the temperature at which pure water freezes was defined at 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and the boiling point of water was defined as 212 degrees Fahrenheit, both at sea level and under standard atmospheric pressure. What is atmospheric pressure, you ask? Great question. Air around you has weight, and it presses against everything it touches. That weight is called atmospheric pressure, or air pressure. It is the force on anything by the air above it as gravity pulls it to Earth. We can make many videos on any one of these subjects, but stay with me. Gravity is the force that attracts any object or mass toward the center of the Earth, or toward any other physical body having mass. Atmospheric pressure is commonly measured with a barometer. Fahrenheit uses this symbol. In 1742, Swedish astronomer Anders Celsius created a temperature scale where 0 represented the freezing point of water, while 100 represented the boiling point of water. The word Celsius is commonly used in scientific work, while centigrade is more often used in English-speaking countries or in formal conversation. This symbol represents degrees in Celsius. Fahrenheit and Celsius remain 2 of the most commonly used scales all over the planet. There are more accurate scales today, such as Kelvin and Rankine, which are fascinating, but we will leave those for another day. Just know that they are also scales for measuring temperature. Now, back to our planet. Did you know that in the eastern Antarctic plateau, temperatures can reach minus 94 Celsius or minus 137.2 Fahrenheit? Our planet has many varying temperatures. Death Valley is a desert valley in eastern California. In the North Mojave Desert, bordering the Great Basin Desert within the United States of America, it holds the record for the highest air temperature recorded. On the 10th of July, 1913, temperatures at the Furnace Creek area reached 56.7 Celsius or 134.1 Fahrenheit. Imagine how hot that is. The world's coldest temperature recorded was of minus 89.2 Celsius or minus 128.6 Fahrenheit on the 21st of July, 1983 at Vostok Weather Station in Antarctica. This may seem like a very wide range in temperature. However, if you think of all the different extreme temperatures in our universe, our Earth actually seems very stable. The surface of the Sun, for example, is about 10,000 Fahrenheit or 5,600 Celsius. The temperature rises from the surface of the Sun inward towards the very hot center of the Sun, where it reaches about 27 million Fahrenheit or 15 million Celsius. Those are degrees I'm talking about. There are reports from physicists that the Boomerang Nebula is the coldest spot in our universe, with a temperature of 1 degree Kelvin. 1 degree Kelvin is minus 458 degrees Fahrenheit, or roughly minus 272 degrees Celsius. So our temperature variations are so tiny as to be negligible in the larger scheme of things. Even more fascinating, the human body has an internal temperature of 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit or 37 degrees Celsius. Did you know that below 96 degrees Fahrenheit, the temperature interferes with normal organ functions and can lead to hypothermia? Hypothermia is when your body exposed to cold temperatures begins to lose heat faster than it can produce it. Lengthy exposure to cold will use up your body's stored energy, which could lead to severe illness or death. For the human body, extreme low temperatures, such as an internal temperature of 75 degrees Fahrenheit, can cause heart failure or even death. The maximum body temperature a human can survive is about 108 degrees Fahrenheit internal temperature. So our bodies are pretty sensitive to temperatures, and believe it or not, our planet is amazingly well suited for us. Where I live, we are at minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 28 Celsius. Look at how this boiling pot of water turns to vapor. Isn't that cool? Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Survival One out.